Chicago loves its e-scooters. They're convenient, fun, and a greener way to get around. But with rising usage comes growing risk. At Znaimer and Znaimer, we believe you should know both the benefits and the dangers. Because if you or someone you love gets hurt, you deserve full rights and protection. Today, we're talking about e-scooter safety in Chicago, the laws, the statistics, how to stay safer, and what improvements are still needed. The growth of e-scooters in Chicago has been rapid. From 2019 to 2020, there were about 1.3 million shared scooter trips. By mid 2022 to late 2023, that jumped to over 3.7 million rides. During Chicago's initial pilot program, there were about 28 injuries per 100,000 scooter trips, resulting in emergency room visits. By April 2024, that rate had decreased to around 14 injuries per 100,000 trips. But those numbers only tell part of the story. Nationally, hospitals have seen a big increase in scooter-related injuries. Broken bones, head and neck injuries, cuts and abrasions, especially among younger riders and in colder months. Chicago has put in place several laws and rules that riders, pedestrians, and scooter companies must follow. Under Chicago Municipal Code, Section 9-103-090, shared electric scooter vendors must carry liability insurance. During the 2020 scooter pilot programs, vendors had to include a safety quiz. Riders renting a shared e-scooter were required to answer at least 80% of questions correctly before their first ride. There are rules banning riding on sidewalks. Scooters are meant to share the roadway or bike lanes, not pedestrian walkways. Shared e-scooter use in Chicago is also restricted during certain hours. Many programs prohibit operation overnight. For example, between midnight and 5 a.m. These laws exist to protect everyone, riders, drivers, and pedestrians. Even with regulations, many dangers persist. Here are some of the most common causes of e-scooter accidents in Chicago. Falls and collisions. Riders lose control or hit obstacles like curbs, uneven pavement, and potholes. Collisions with cars. Drivers failing to yield, car doors opening, or motorists not seeing the scooter. Lack of helmet use. Many riders go without head protection, increasing the risk of a serious head injury. Poor infrastructure. Missing bike lanes, inadequate lighting, slippery surfaces, or poor pavement. Mechanical failures or malfunctions. Brakes, lights, steering mechanisms, or software issues in shared scooters can cause or worsen injuries. If you choose to ride an e-scooter, here's how to protect yourself. Wear a helmet every time. Head injuries are among the most serious and preventable. Follow the traffic rules. Stay off sidewalks where prohibited. Obey lights and signals. Yield when you're supposed to. Use designated bike lanes or protected paths when available. Avoid roads with heavy traffic or poor surfaces. Ride defensively and at safe speeds. Be aware of cars, pedestrians, and obstacles. Even though many scooters are capped at about 15 miles per hour, it is still important not to speed. Check the scooter before you ride. Make sure brakes work, lights are on, especially at night, and that the tires are inflated properly. Avoid riding under the influence of alcohol or drugs. Visibility, balance, and reaction times are all affected. Report unsafe conditions. Broken pavement, potholes, scooters parked blocking pedestrian paths. Sometimes the city or vendor will act if enough complaints are made. If you're injured in an e-scooter accident, Znaimer and Znaimer can help you. Get medical attention immediately and document your injuries. Preserve evidence. Take photos and videos of the scene, the scooter, the road conditions, and get contact information from witnesses. Report the accident to authorities if needed. Understand that multiple parties may be responsible. Driver of another vehicle, scooter share company for defects or maintenance, or even government agencies if poor infrastructure plays a role. Be aware of legal deadlines. In Illinois, you generally have 2 years from the date of the accident to file a personal injury lawsuit. At Znaimer and Znaimer, we investigate every possible angle to help you pursue full compensation, medical bills, lost wages, and your pain and suffering. While individual caution matters, systemic improvements can make Chicago safer for everyone. Some ways forward include Expanding protected bike and scooter lanes to make routes safer, especially in neighborhoods that currently lack infrastructure. More rigorous maintenance and safety checks for shared scooters, ensuring brakes, lights, tires, and software are regularly inspected. Helmet rental or subsidy programs for shared scooter rides. Stricter enforcement of existing rules, for example, penalizing riders when they use the sidewalk, which enforces dangerous behavior. Better data tracking, more comprehensive public reports of scooter injuries and accidents so policy decisions are data-driven. Safety features in the scooters themselves, such as automatic lighting, turn signals, better braking, sensors for sidewalk detection. Some newer models do have these. E-scooters are here to stay. They can be a great option, safe, convenient, and fun. But only if we ride smarter, enforce the rules, and improve infrastructure. If you or a loved one has been injured in an e-scooter accident, you don't have to face the aftermath alone. Znaimer & Znaimer is here to fight for your rights. Call us for a free consultation, know your rights, and stay safe out there, Chicago.